Meanwhile, a heat wave is intensifying over the Northeast. New England could see record temperatures today.
Yeah, just look at those numbers. Millions of Americans are under an excessive heat advisory as these extreme weather conditions run into a third day now.
Our Lilia Luciano is in Philadelphia, where the high temperature is expected to reach 94 degrees today. City officials have declared a heat health emergency. Lilia, sorry that you have to be out there in this oppressive heat. Can you tell us more about the conditions?
I'm going to be super honest right now, Lana. I am under a tree, and this is what you do. You find
Yes.
shade. Although I'm in a neighborhood where there's not enough trees, we found one of the few trees that gives us shade. It's a little breezy right now. It's 87 degrees. It feels like 90. But certainly not everybody is as lucky, especially in these areas. This is what's called an urban heat island. As we've reported many times over, it's parts of cities that have so much concrete, that has all of those materials that buildings are built with, and not enough trees and not enough shade and not enough breeze. So it could be, anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees hotter than in other parts where you have breeze, where you have nature. And so here we were talking to a group of people who are planting trees. This city, besides that, is putting into effect, as you said, they have this heat health emergency. What that means is they're ramping up efforts. They are opening 153 cooling centers across Philadelphia. They are deploying teams that can go out and attend people who might need that help at home, people who are homebound. What I've heard a lot in communities like this one, like Hunting Park, is that there's a lot of people who don't turn on the AC because it's costly. So to save money, they don't turn on the AC. And then especially if you're immunocompromised, if you're an elderly person, then you find yourself kind of trapped in the heat of your home. What's also happening right now, due to the man-made impacts of climate change, which increase temperatures anywhere from 2 to 4 times hotter, is that the night is also hotter. So you don't have, the nighttime to cool down. Nights are hot. You don't have enough time to recover people, plants, land, cement, everything from the heat. So you just keep getting stuck in this. As you both know, I am no meteorologist, but that's what I've learned in terms of the science over the last couple of days.
Yeah, but don't we all have to learn these things, Lilia, because there's no part of the country that doesn't experience this. You mentioned the efforts the city is making to keep people safe. We should highlight that for very young and the elderly, this could be deadly. What ways is the city trying to at least have some outreach to let people know services are available, they should run their AC, or whatever the guidance may be?
Yeah. And that's an important thing, Errol, because in a lot of places where they open cooling centers, they do so just in the day. Here, they're making efforts to extend them. They're calling out to volunteers so that these cooling centers are staffed and available. This morning, we were talking to people in a park who are unhoused. And this morning, it wasn't too hot, but you wonder, where are they going to go? Of course, churches are open. These cooling centers need staffing for people to come there. They're doing outreach campaigns via text messaging, of course, sending press releases so local media and us communicate that there are options and places to go. But it is important to notice those signs and those symptoms. If you're feeling dehydrated, if you're feeling tingly or woozy, make sure you get help.
And check in on those neighbors
that
when you can. All right, Lilia, stay cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Lilia.
Always.